Good. We're gonna come down into this nice yogi squat position. So really opening up those hips. You can have your fingertips placed on the floor or underneath your toes. And you're gonna stretch it up, stretching out those hamstrings. And coming back down, really opening up those hips. Good, we're gonna stand it up. 30 seconds on each side. We're going to kick. You're gonna feel that. Hello everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to lead you through a quick 7-minute leg day warm-up. So this is a warm-up you can do at home or in the gym before you do any type of leg or glute focused workout. You don't need any equipment. Make sure that you can see your screen so you can follow along with me. And without further ado, let's get to it. All right, we're going to begin with 45 seconds of jogging on the spot just to get everything nice and warm. If you want to keep this no jumping, you can just do some standing marches like this. Good. We're going to come down into this nice yogi squat position. So really opening up those hips. You can have your fingertips placed on the floor or underneath your toes. And you're going to stretch it up, stretching out those hamstrings. And coming back down, really opening up those hips. Good, we're going to stand it up. 30 seconds on each side. We're going to kick. You're going to feel that stretch in that hamstring, and you're just tapping this toe behind you, reaching with opposite fingertips. Switch sides. Feet nice and wide. You're going to send your hips around in a nice big circle. Opening up, stretching out those hip flexors, and then coming down into a flat back, stretching out those hamstrings. Good, going the other direction. Sitting on your bum, legs are going to be bent in 90-degree angles.
Today I'm doing
You're going to drop your knees to one side.
leg
You really
workout.
feel this hip stretch. And then coming through center, dropping to the other side. Good, we're gonna come down onto our backs. We're gonna do some slow glute bridges. So now we've moved on to our activation portion of this warm up. So we're focusing on activating the glutes. So we're gonna do these nice and slow with really good form. Pressing those hips up as high as you can to the sky. Good, we're gonna stand it up. Next up, we're gonna do some side lunges, so nice wide stance. Sitting back into this heel, you'll feel that stretch in this inner thigh, moving through center, other side. Make sure you're pressing through the supporting leg, feeling that in the glute. Last minute of your warm-up, we're going to do just some regular squats. Again, nice and slow, focusing on good form, focusing on activating those glutes. So when you come down into your squat, make sure your knees aren't caving in, you're pressing outwards, coming all the way down. So you're hitting this 90-degree position here, and coming up. Good, last one. Good, shake those legs out. That is it. You are all nice and warm, ready for your leg day. I hope you enjoyed this warm-up.
I was
If you
doing
did,
the warm-up
give this
for
video
the
a thumbs
legs.
up. Let me
Now
know
we
in the
start the
comments.
workout.
And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button.
We have the
Turn on your
inner
post
thigh,
notifications so you
the
don't miss
outer thigh,
another video from me.
and
And I
then
will
at
see you
the
guys very
end we'll
soon.
have
Bye.
leg workout weights, and then a cool down.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're doing a 15-minute toned thighs workout. So today we're focusing on the inner and outer thighs. So you don't need any equipment today. Each of the exercises are in 30-second intervals, so just make sure that you can see your screen so you can follow along with me. And without further ado,
The mirror, it helps me.
Alright guys, we're first going to start off with a bunch of different variations of sumo squats. So first up, we're just going to start off with some regular sumo squats. And while you're doing this, I really want you to focus on squeezing those inner thighs as you come up from the squat. Next up, we're going to do a sumo squat, and as you come up from the squat, you're going to cross your legs, squeezing those inner thighs together. So down and across. Next up, same kind of thing, but this time you're going to kick across, focusing on lifting that inner thigh to the ceiling. So down and kick. Try to rotate that heel so it's facing upward toward the ceiling and squeeze those thighs together. Getting ready for 30 seconds of pulsing in sumo squat. Here we go. Try to stay low. Just embrace this burn. We're going to take a 15-second rest after this. To the ground. So next up, we're going to focus on our inner thighs. You're going to lay on your back, and first up, we're just going to do some scissor kicks. So you're going to open the legs, try to rotate those inner thighs again, almost toward the ceiling, and then squeeze as you bring those legs across, out and across. Into a glute bridge position. You're going to be on your tippy toes, heels close to your bum. And press those hips up to the sky. Good, we're going to move to an inner thigh leg lift, so just pop yourself up on your hip. Sit forward on that hip so you're lifting that inner thigh to the ceiling. And reach those toes toward the fingers. For 30 seconds. So just up and down, keep it nice and tight. Repeat that all again, starting with the scissor kicks, the glute bridges, lifting and pulsing on the other leg. Here we go, starting off with those scissor kicks. Squeeze those heels together as we come up. Moving into the glute bridge. On those tippy toes, press those hips up. And bring those heels in close to your bum. To the inner thigh leg lift. Don't forget to switch legs this time. Pulse. Make sure you're sitting forward on that hip, lifting right from the inner thigh, facing toward the ceiling. Good, take a 15-second rest, we are standing up. So next up, we are going to do some side lunges, 30 seconds on either leg. So nice wide stance, you're sitting into that supporting heel. And as you push up from the side lunge, you're squeezing those inner thighs together. And as you come up from your squat, you're going to do a side leg lift. So this time your inner thigh is facing toward the ground and your outer thigh is lifting toward the ceiling. So use that outer thigh to lift that leg and squeeze those glutes. All right, we are doing another minute of side lunges. So 30 seconds each side. Let's go. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Don't forget to sit into this heel so you're not putting all that weight on the toes. Use that heel to push through the glute and squeeze those inner thighs. Getting ready to switch sides. exercise. So first up, we're gonna start off with that glute bridge that we did in the other set. On your tippy toes, heels toward our bums. All right, next up, you're gonna hold at the top here, and you're going to do an abduction. So squeezing those glutes, keeping those hips lifted, open and close the knees. Good, get ready to flip over onto your side. We're gonna do some outer thigh leg lifts. So propping yourself up on your hands. Again, outer thigh is facing towards the ceiling, inner thigh toward the ground. You're lifting with that outer thigh, just moving that working leg. Good, coming down onto your elbow. Same position. We're actually all the way down. And we're going to do some leg circles. So nice big circles, draw a huge circle with that toe, all the way back to the back corner. And last but not least, in this set, we're going to do some clamshells. So you're going to prop yourself up, legs are bent, and you're going to press yourself up and come down, up and down. Good. Taking a 15-second rest. We are going to repeat that all again, but we're going to do the other side. So again, we're starting off with those glute bridges, and then the glute bridge abductions. Here we go. Heels toward the bum, lift those hips up as high as you can. Getting ready to hold at the top. Open and close those legs. Don't forget about those inner thighs. Squeeze those inner thighs together. All right, getting ready to do those outer thigh leg kicks. Don't forget to switch sides. Top of the foot is facing forward. Outer thigh toward the ceiling. Just use that working leg. All right, coming down, drawing those big circles. Alright, and last but not least, doing those clamshell. Prop yourself up. That's it, guys. Great job. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this 15-minute inner and outer thigh workout with no equipment. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Leave me your feedback in the comments down below.
Okay, next
and if
one
you're
will
new here, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications so you don't miss another video from me, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye! Quick, fit bells. Today I'm keeping it workout. Make sure you can see your screens. You can follow along with me. And without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, so today we're working in sets of 2. So our first exercise is going to be a sumo squat. So the dumbbells are going to be held in front of you like so. And our feet are a little bit wider than regular squat stance. Toes pointed outwards. You're going to come down, press through those heels and the outsides of the feet. And our top point of our squat is here. So our hips we're still hinged slightly forward, going down and up. So we're not hinging forward here at the top. Good, taking a quick 15-second rest. Our second exercise is a deadlift. So just regular stance, feet about shoulder width apart. We're really focusing on sitting back in our heels and hinging at the hips. There's a slight bend in our knees the entire time, keeping our chin tucked and back straight. We're not dropping the dumbbells all the way down to the floor down here, just to where our hamstrings are fully extended, back is still straight. Taking a quick 15-second rest. We're going to repeat those 2 and then we'll move on. So starting off with our sumo squats. Think about pressing the floor away from you as you come up from this squat. Don't let those knees cave inward. Nice job. Quick 15-second rest, moving on to deadlifts for our last time. Nice job. All right, moving on to our next exercise, we're gonna do some reverse lunges on either side. So choose a leg to start off with. You're gonna focus all your weight on that supporting leg. Step it back, use that supporting heel, press through the glute to come up. Take a quick 15-second rest. We're going to do the other leg. Make sure when you're stepping back in your lunge that you're not stepping too far up. We don't want this to be a massive lunge. We just want to focus on this glute and the supporting leg. So we're hinging here with our upper body and pressing through the glute. Nice job, taking a quick rest. We're going to do each leg one more time.
How is everyone doing?
Stepping back, press through that heel. Stay nice and solid on that supporting leg. Take these slow if you have to. Nice job, quick 15-second rest. We're doing last side one last time. 15-second rest. Moving on to our next set of exercises. We're going to do a sumo squat to a sumo deadlift. So your feet are going to stay in this sumo squat position the whole time. You're going to squat, come up, then keeping those legs slightly bent, hinge at the hips, hinging forward just like you would a regular deadlift, and up. So you're going to feel this deadlift more on the side areas of your booty versus your hamstrings. Keep that back nice and flat. Really think about sending those hips backwards. Nice work. All right, second exercise is some alternating curtsy lunges. So you're stepping back, leg comes back on a diagonal, leaning forward towards this front foot, down. Press it up, step through center, other side. So you really want to make sure that that supporting leg is planted before you step back. Nice job. We're going to do those exercises one more time.
It may look easy, but it's hard.
Here we go. Last time, sumo squat to sumo deadlift. Nice flat back. Nice job. 15-second rest doing those alternating curtsy lunges. I want you to think as you're doing these curtsy lunges, as you're coming up from that lunge, you're thinking about using this leg to push the floor away from you. That's really going to help with that mind to muscle connection. Nice job. All right, set those legs aside. We're gonna do a fun little burnout. I say fun because it's not gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna do squat, rise, squat, jump. Here we go. Rise, jump. Explosive movement. Only 30 seconds. Nice job. We got a nice, juicy 30-second rest. exercise. We're gonna do just a double pulse squat. Feel free to use weight if you want. You don't have to. You're just coming down, down, and up. Nice and simple. Here we go, 30 seconds. Pulse, pulse, up. When you're coming up, we're not hinging the hips forward. Keep a slight bend. Squeeze those glutes. Think about squeezing these inner thighs together when you come up. Nice job, 30-second rest. We're gonna repeat those two again. So squat, rise, squat, jumps. I want you to do that for as long as you can. If you feel like you can't do a squat jump with proper form, then I want you to just do squat, rise, squat, rise. When you're doing these rises, make sure it's an explosive movement and you're coming all the way up on those toes, stretching the legs and engaging those calves. Here we go. Nice big jump. All the way down in that squat. Nice job. 30-second rest. And we're just doing our double pulse squat for 30 seconds. And then we're done. Here we go. Nice and simple. Think about those inner thighs. Press through those feet. Let's go. All the way back in that squat. That is it, guys. Great job. I hope you enjoyed this quick lower body session. This is perfect if you don't have access to a lot of equipment and you don't have a lot of time on your hands. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please make sure to go and do to join.
Okay, I'll just pretend I didn't read those comments. Okay, the next one, the last one will be a stretch.
Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to lead you through a quick 6-minute leg day specific cool down and stretch. You don't need any equipment, just make sure that you can see your screen and you have something soft beneath you. And without further ado, let's get to it. We are going to begin on our backs, legs out straight, arms out like a T. And we're going to bring our right leg up and over. So twisting, stretching the back, and then we're going to look in the opposite direction. Good, slowly coming back to center, we'll switch sides. Good, coming back to center, we're gonna flip it over into a high plank. And then from here, we're gonna press it back into a down dog, really focusing on stretching those hamstrings and calves. So try and press those heels down into the floor, into a high. Slowly coming back to center, we'll switch sides. Good, coming back to center, we're gonna flip it over into a high plank. And then from here, we're gonna press it back into a down dog, really focusing on stretching those hamstrings and calves. So try and press those heels down into the floor. You can also pedal out the feet, so pressing one heel into the ground at a time to really stretch that leg out. Good, we're gonna move through high plank and we're gonna bring the right leg through into a lunge. Drop that back left knee down to the floor and then coming up on your right knee, driving those hips forward. We're gonna stretch out that left hip flexor. If you need more of a stretch, bring the left arm up and reach it over. Good, we're gonna put both hands down on the mat and we're gonna press it back, stretching that right leg out in front of us. So stretching that hamstring. Try to keep your back as flat as possible. Good, coming forward, sweeping the right leg around, coming through high plank. We're gonna do the left side. So starting off in our lunge, knee down, and pressing those hips forward. Good, sweeping the arms down and sending the hips back, stretching that foot out in front of you. Sweeping the left leg around, we're gonna come down on our backs. We're gonna cross the right over top of the left. And we're gonna stretch out that right glute. So bringing those knees in close to your chest, pressing that right knee away from you. Good, switching legs, left over top of right this time. our quads. So bringing the right heel in, grabbing it if you can. You can also do this standing if it's easier for you. And then we're gonna press those hips down into the floor. Good, releasing and switching to the left leg. Trying to bring that heel in as close as you can to your bum. Good, release. And that was it, guys. Great job. I hope you enjoyed this quick 6-minute leg day specific cool down. Don't forget, I have a leg day specific warm up as well.
So
and
my
warm ups
workout
and
is
cool downs
done.
are always linked under every single video of mine. If you enjoyed this, please give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. Subscribe
about lower body.
I'll see you guys next time.
And
If you
I'm
enjoy my
tired.
workout videos, then make sure to join me
Oh my
in the
god, I don't know
Magic
if
app.
because
You'll
I'm
get
working
access
out in
to
the
structured
afternoon.
programs,
Usually I like to
challenges,
work out in the
exclusive
morning, but
workouts,
today it didn't
recipes,
happen.
and many more amazing
So I'll be
features
back tomorrow
that will
morning.
help you
I
on your
love
own
working out in
fitness
the
journey.
morning. I have more
If you
energy.
haven't already downloaded Magic,
So if
make
you
sure
stayed
to
until the
click
end,
the
thanks for
description,
watching.
and
And
see you
if
guys
you want to
next
work
video.
out, just go in the description. You're gonna have the playlist workout for the legs. See you tomorrow. Bye guys.